Hi, Paris! How are we feeling today?
Get ready to rediscover an unforgettable summer where 24 Taiwanese performance groups made an impressive display in the heart of Paris. Their artistic prowess showcased the best of Taiwan with pulsating music, energetic dance, and a truly creative vibe.
现在我们要颁发的就是最佳客语专辑奖，得奖的是《茧的形状》，恭喜！恭喜！
This was Hakka singer Chiu Shu-chan's first album and winner of the Golden Melody Award, the most influential music award in the Chinese-speaking world.
也可能是汉语的力量，伊大汉的心土里嘅唔确定，今天的刚来讲，我是万人，还要谢谢我的家人，米香阿哥的奶奶摸也够强哦，谢谢大家，我会继续写字唱歌，谢谢。
With a folk rhyme touch, Chiu creates in her mother tongue. Soft like a whisper, almost all her music is inspired by her childhood, which was deeply rooted in the land.
"我觉得我爸妈应该觉得我长大了，就会很放心的感觉，就是不用担心我，他们只要照顾好自己就好。但是我一直还没有达到那个让他们安心的那个关卡，然后我觉得这一次好像就是到了，抵达了那个他们能够让他们放心，然后我女儿可以好好照顾自己的那个里程碑。 等一下就会开，然后就说好像到另外一个地方。
鸡蛋，还有这个，这我们有，这我先放。啊，
怪。为什么只有你出来迎接我？其他人呢？
他会出来迎接他哦。
没有人迎接我，你看，就这个凄凉的场景，没有人在乎我。小姑好漂亮，
小猪好漂亮，
你要对着她讲，对着这里讲。
把它转过去。
小猪好漂亮。
好。
从小就在这样虐待。
你看，大家都围着他转。这进去这样有什么用？不够可爱。哎妈！
干嘛关在我身上？
你快点！我们等下去门口那个拍照。
不要！
红子。对。我觉得是心里很稳的感觉，跟家人之间的关系扎得很稳。到现在我们家都还一直住在新威，然后我觉得我永远有一个家可以回，然后那个家还是我记忆，就是还有很多我的记忆跟回忆在那里。 上学的路，这条路走到底。
Growing up in the countryside, life here was the first scene connecting her to the world. These vivid childhood memories in her mind are what nurtured her creativity.
就约在这边，然后坐在这里，这边有个桌子，然后就会打牌、聊天，然后会买饮料下来，带零食下来，就聊天、发呆，好老人哦。用了嘅世界，愛到冇晒，前世像一記一剎。
他不是很，哎呦，哇，我现在不可爱了，突然变成沙石。
大部分的时间都是出去玩，就是抓鱼、抓螃蟹、骑脚踏车，然后在村子里面乱跑。可是那些跟环境互动的回忆，我觉得我可以带走一辈子。
好大颗哦！我打扰他们结婚，他们在结婚。
就是因为小时候的那颗种子，让我觉得音乐有很多不同的想象。我可以做的事情是，把他在我心中美好的回忆记录下来，就是用一个说故事的方式去跟别人分享这些生命经验。
Songs can describe beauty, but also sorrows. Before long, people forced to leave rural areas migrated to urban areas as industry replaced agriculture. Rapid development became the most important indicator of success, while everyone was hoping for a better life. The look of these villages started to transform too. Once the youngsters moved away, only their elders remained to till the soil. Once upon a time, Taiwan was based on agriculture. But today, the countryside is facing a recession. Chio's hometown is no exception. The village is far away from the city, in the middle of nowhere. Things may look different now, but the memories sprouting in her mind were taking shape. Through songs, the once most beautiful silhouettes and customs came alive on stage in Paris. Chu sang in the Hakka dialect to look for her roots. The language was her way of getting to know herself better. Somehow, her music overcomes language barriers and surpasses regional differences, for it is the call of the earth and family affection.
我带来听歌啊，我唱老歌啦。
我今日客家片。
好好好好，
等你哦。
蚵仔一只买来5000块。
No ticket sales, no flashing lights or sound effects. Just a canopy and some simple musical instruments. The local alleyway is their stage. This is the Punkar Band, who sing for the folks in their hometown.
原本的目的几乎没有什么目的性，只是想要告诉大家我们的故乡长什么样子，曾经是什么。
When performing in the open, rain can spoil the show. Luckily, this sudden rainfall didn't seem to put a damper on the audience's enthusiasm. The key figure of the band is Xie Mingyou, winner of several Golden Melody Awards. He's different from other singers in that he loves to perform for public interest and charity. Since their founding in 2005, the band has put on thousands of similar shows like this one. Xie used to live in the bustling city of Taipei, an important site for Mandarin pop music. He was active in the music industry, writing and composing for the kings and queens of Mandopop. When everything started going smoothly and success was near, he started to lose himself.
你生活在那样的城市里面的时候，你只知道有问题，但是不知道问题在哪里。但我即便喝得烂醉都睡不着。我竟然在31岁01天那一天，我不知道我站在哪里。
He lost his love of creating music. City life also started to suffocate him.
我今仔日无想要飞，我找无人讲一寡话，敢有一块心会当安稳的土地？
天很远，但是我没有翅膀飞。就我想要去的那个地方很远，但我发现我没有翅膀，怎么办啊？
Xie decided to return to his hometown, Tainan, and start fresh.
我一回台南，我不知道为什么要每一条街、小巷子，即便它没有名字的巷子，我都走一遍。 走了好久，才惊觉啊，我找到线索。
Tainan, Xie knew, was full of cultural heritage. The city is the ancient capital of Taiwan. Just like Kyoto in Japan, many historical buildings, temples, and even folk beliefs are well preserved here. The trajectories of everyday people were clues for Xie. He found these details provided endless inspiration as he recovered his lost joy and motivation to create.
这个城市也有另外一种气氛，因为你大概经过的地方都是有时间的，都有历史的。然后老人会跟我讲海盗的故事啊，妈祖的故事啊。 整个小村庄充满了那个历史感。
Unlike fast-paced urban lifestyles, religious beliefs, folklore, and customs preserved in the countryside proved much more multifaceted and authentic. As his childhood memories started to emerge, Xie decided to write songs in his mother tongue.
台湾会有庙会，我就有很多机会可以跟着外婆一起看歌仔戏、布袋戏。那你听到的故事就更多，就最初的养分全部来自这个。我突然发觉，我突然可以信手拈来写东西了。阮兜住伫西郊墘哦，厝小感情绵绵绵，天崩见怪我流泪，因是欢喜念歌词。
In his eyes, an old house became the theme of a song.
叫老厝是阮爸留落来嘛吼，啊又搁是我自细汉拢伫遮出入的场景嘛。天崩见寒化楼梯，吼因是欢喜念歌词，这就讲把即间厝我变做做是一个足活的物件啦，吼啊所以讲你一个听着，直接就登着啊，嘿。 打入心坎啦！
打入心坎的，你讲打入心坎。
遮朋友啦，吼，遮一丛树啊，台南市的树啊啦，街仔路啦，种种这物件，我感这是在地人足紧就会当感受会到的。
伊的线索就足济，迄种歌就差不多喘两个气就写完了。
食一支粉的。
哎，这线索有够。 来这个城市，你要把车停好，就钻进巷子里面，你就走进台南了。
Old towns, narrow alleyways, casual dishes passed down for 3 generations. All these details made the city intriguing. There were thoughtful sensibilities, endless stories to learn, and a unique outlook on life.
发现这个很迷人，我大概找到台南市的这个慢，它有一个综合的味道，来自于对其他人的周到，它的慢都来自于这个。
After getting a firm foothold in Tainan, Xie continued his fieldwork. He never stopped observing his environment.
常常我们都在庙口，那老人们就在那边聊天，然后哼的歌都是他们以前的歌，没有新歌。我突然想起一件事情，好像我们没有帮这一个族群服务，他们只能每天 扭开自己的时光机去回味以前他们年轻的东西。
The generation Xie mentioned was once the main labor force contributing to Taiwan's economy. At that time, their hard work and dedication were the driving force of Taiwan's economic takeoff. Now, in their old age, they were no longer the key consumers. They were being marginalized and received the least care.
11岁来吃啦，这款咧20几岁就开始要做苦工啦。26岁开始买一只鱼船啦，一个人一个晚上，1500多公斤。
我拖下做个渔船的船长，渔船现甲人红的做土石红的加你知？我甲我做排名啊，
因为故事他们讲，我只是帮他们把故事浓缩成一首歌，你们要自己唱哦，因为我唱不出你们那种味道。一开始长辈们也以为我在开玩笑。
Just like that, Xie started to visit one town after another. He sat with the old folks, listened to their stories, and composed a song for them. He also asked them to sing the song themselves.
Hey, ha, ha, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
With the song in hand, Xie held a presentation for them. On the big day, every senior citizen was dressed up for the occasion. It never occurred to them that people would want to listen to their life story, even as a song.
就很满足，好像这辈子这样就够了。做音乐有什么比这个了不起的？我找不到，这个最了不起。金奖不算什么，他们这些人的笑容跟眼泪，那个质量才叫重。
Let's welcome the Punk Car Band as they share their uplifting music and heartwarming stories.
As a local band, Pun Car Band sings in the Taiwanese dialect. They were invited to sing Taiwanese tunes during the Paris 2024 Olympics. Their feelings sprang forth from the land, singing with Taiwan's rich human touch, giving voice to an enduring historical feeling. A feeling that helped to nourish what grew into a unique band full of Taiwanese flair.